it's Caitlin from No Days Off. We want to take a moment to thank you for joining us on the No Days Off movement. It has been such an honor and so much fun to see so many people committed to getting better at their businesses, relationships, health, lives, and so much more. As we are approaching our 100th episode, Brian and I are excited to announce our very first giveaway. To enter the giveaway, all you need to do is leave us a review wherever you listen to the No Days Off podcast. And if you've left us a review in the past, you can still be entered to win. Simply send us a screenshot of your review to our Instagram at No Days Off Podcast. The lucky winner will receive a pair of Beats Bluetooth headphones, and we will announce our winner on August 23rd. We will share these details in the show notes as well. Don't forget to share this episode with others, and let's continue to grow the No Days Off movement. Enjoy the episode.
Thank you for joining me today. It's Brian Gubernick, and welcome to the No Days Off podcast, where we believe that every single day brings a new opportunity to get better. Let's dive right in. Today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite concepts taught by a hero of mine, a guy named Jocko Willink, a U.S. Navy SEAL officer, author of some of my favorite books, Extreme Ownership and Dichotomy of Leadership, being two of those books, as well as his Warrior Kids series, which I absolutely have loved for my daughters. I want to talk about what Jocko is probably most well known for in terms of the concepts that he teaches, and that is that discipline equals freedom. The phrase discipline equals freedom. Here's the essence of what discipline equals freedom means. What Jocko teaches and has taught for years is that through self-discipline, through structured behavior, we have the ability to achieve personal and professional goals at an extreme level. Discipline equals freedom. What he's saying is that by adhering to routine, by establishing habits, by being disciplined in our actions, we as individuals can actually more effectively manage our time, our resources, and our energy. So in summary, being disciplined, being structured, being purposeful, which many would seem as rigid and inflexible, which in essence it is, but in doing so, you ultimately create more freedom because of the efficiencies and the purpose in which you act. Discipline equals freedom also means freedom from chaos. When you establish routines, when you're able to exercise self-control, you gain a sense of order and control over your life. And this order creates even more freedom from chaos, and freedom from the unknown, from the unpredictability, and freedom from just drama and disorganization that can hinder your progress. So I love this discipline equals freedom. Maybe a real life example as it pertains to business. Where does discipline equal freedom? Well, we have many salespeople listening here today, and no matter the line of sales that you're in, at the end of the day, we could all agree the first metric that matters, the one that arguably matters the most when it comes to making a sale, is in fact creating conversations, creating contacts, whatever you want to call it. Being disciplined every single morning and striving to achieve a very specific conversation number, knowing exactly what number you have to achieve and being married to attaining that every single day, no matter the obstacles, no matter how hard it is to get there, being married to that, being disciplined. While many on the outside may perceive that being married to that number, being so committed, actually limits your freedom, Jocko would argue that being married to it, being focused, eliminating that chaos, eliminating the uncertainty, nailing that number and succeeding in the long term creates more freedom than any other decision or path you could have taken. How about in the health side of things? We talk health quite a bit at No Days Off. Sure, eating right every morning, afternoon, and evening is really freaking hard. And so is working out, and so is monitoring all these metrics around your health. It takes a lot of discipline. But that discipline is what leads to result, and those results lead to greater freedom in your world because of the long-term benefits, because of the success, because of the ability to go really live a life that you want to live. The discipline around your health and the output from that discipline creates greater freedom. How about in relationships? When we think about discipline equal freedom, well, when I think relationships, I think freedom from noise, freedom from drama, freedom from negative emotion. So discipline being saying the right things, those things that you know you should be saying, doing the right things, being honorable, being respectful, these things that are oftentimes hard, especially in the heat of the moment. Being disciplined, being structured, being purposeful, and thinking thoroughly through how you want to manage a relationship, that's hard on the front end, but the freedom it creates in the long term really deepens the relationship and makes you happier, makes the other person happier, and has massive long-term benefit. So the focusing question for you today, where are you maybe lacking some discipline at this very moment in business and health, in relationships or wherever? Where are you lacking some discipline? Where you're noticing that you're not nearly as free as you thought you would be if you didn't push as hard as maybe the discipline called for. Wherever that might be, what might it look like if you introduced a little bit more discipline into the habits or the activities around that particular activity or that particular area of focus? Where are you lacking discipline? Where can you double down? Where can you create more structure, more focus, more purpose? Commit, go all in, and gain greater freedom. Where does this apply, and what can you do today to take advantage of it? That's all we have for you today, the No Days Off podcast. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, every single day brings a new opportunity to get better. So let's get after it.